So A Necessary Death premiered at South by Southwest in 2008, and since then you went out and you made The Last Exorcism, and released that. So why is A Necessary Death now getting a release after all these years?
Well, we had the same offer from FilmBuff, who's now our distributor, in 2008, because Matt Dentler, who was the head of South by Southwest at the time and programmed Necessary Death for its premiere at South by, then went to FilmBuff, and Necessary Death was the first movie he kind of took with him and said, or made the offer. And I was too arrogant back then, because I still thought that we might have a shot at a theatrical release, you know, so I didn't want to go VOD immediately. I thought we could still, you know. And then when Last Exorcism came around, we said, let's see how that movie does, and if that does well, maybe we get some momentum for Necessary Death from that. And of course we never went theatrical, and everyone around me knew that, but they were all too diplomatic and too nice to actually tell me that we would never. Even Matt Dentler was like, okay, I'll wait, and he knew exactly that a couple of years later I would come back and go like, let's do the DVD and VOD release. And then I was insisting on the DVD release. Everyone said you don't need a DVD release because DVD is dead and the future is VOD. But I'm just still a child from that old-fashioned time where you want your movie in a little disc, with, you know, on a little disc with a box around it. And I think they just did that to humor me. Everyone was like, hey, we'll give you the DVD, but we're really interested in the VOD side of things. And I didn't really care for the VOD side of things. So now we're doing DVD and VOD, but I think a lot more people are actually streaming and downloading it rather than buying the DVD, which they shouldn't, because there are beautiful special features on the DVD, 30 minutes of extra material, alternate ending, all that kind of stuff. So you still get a lot of stuff with the actual DVD, but I think I'm preaching to an audience that doesn't exist anymore, because no one buys DVDs anymore, unfortunately.
With the theatrical, did you actually call some theaters yourself and try to book the film, or did you go through?
No. For some reason that always felt to me, I needed that. If you've made a movie as lo-fi as we did, I wanted that stamp of approval and of an official, no, you've made a film. You know, you're not taking a YouTube style video and now putting it in a theater that you pay for yourself. I wanted a real distributor for the actors even, you know, because I didn't pay them for their work for 3 years, and I needed this project to have some official stamp of approval, and you've made an actual movie. And for some reason that, to me, in my mind, was defined by finding a distributor who's willing to invest in it and put out the DVD without me putting my money into it. And I also don't have the head for self-distributing. I think I have a lot of respect for people that can organize that kind of stuff. I don't think I could. I don't have the patience or the courage or any of it. It just requires a whole different part of your brain, I think, to do that, and I didn't want to occupy myself with it.